Hello, everybody. Let me get you up on my little tablet here. I don't know, I think I gotta refresh or something. Here we are. Hello and welcome. We are going to have a fun time. I'm going to try to move this camera out just a little bit. Hopefully it didn't jar you guys too much. I'm getting a little bit of a delay, but I think everything's catching up now. Still trying to figure everything out. Okay, first I have a little bit of I don't know, housekeeping news, they say, Stampin' Up! News, Bonnie's news, whatever. First of all, I know I've always told you guys, if you comment on the live chat, you'll win a card, and you still will. But immediately when you're done, the chat's over, if you could go back in and comment there, especially if you're a new customer of mine, or a new follower or something, because I can't seem to find you to message you guys to let you know that you've won a card. So I have two cards here, and Mandy Delhag won, and I've messaged you, tried to message you in the groups and the chats, but if you're watching now or if you watch this on the replay, I need to get your email address so that I can send this out. And then this one is Karen Newby, and you won this card, and I don't have your address and I haven't heard back, and I messaged in the message chat the best I could. If it's not there, then you guys, I can't give it, I can't send it if I don't have an address. Now, I know Cindy and Sue Stoy, I think her last name's Sue, I've got your cards all done and ready. They are stamped. They just got to get put in the mailbox. I'm catching things up from being sick. Very sorry that I wasn't here after I said I was back live and everything, but I think I got the COVID. I'm not 100% sure. I never went and got tested, but both my girls came down with that new cold COVID that they had out, and it was very mild for them. Very, very mild. They didn't have any issues. It was so mild. I mean, it was like a regular little cold. But for me, it hung on. And oh my Lord, the headache. The headache was worse. I've never had migraines, but if that's what a migraine feels like, where you just have to have the light off and you throw up and everything, because that's what I did, that's what I had. Just really, really bad headache. Couldn't get my head off the pillow, and then cold sweats. So, but I'm better now. Yes, I'm much better. It's been about 3 weeks. I stayed home an extra week. Haven't really gone anywhere. I've just been like actually cleaning this house. You know, when mom's sick, everything breaks down. You know, everything comes to a halt. So I've been like doing laundry, trying to play catch up, trying to get everything here. And I haven't left. My kids have gone to the grocery store. I just didn't want to spread anything to anybody. So I feel a lot better. My voice is back. So we're doing good. So anyways, as of yesterday, you could get this all together stamp bundle. It's all together collection is what they're calling it. You get new blends. They are coming out with 10 new blends, and they're meant for like skin tones, and they're wonderful blends. I did a little sample right here of what all the different blends look like. Now, they don't have a name like the other ones have names, like Real Red and stuff like that, light or dark. They don't have names, they have numbers. So it'll be like SU 300 and 400 come together. So SU 300 and this is SU 400. And then, you know, SU 500 and SU 600. And that's how they come together. And that's how they're selling them. But right now, if you order them now, you can get 10% off, and you can get all of them in one bundle. Otherwise, that when you order them in the future, it's going to be like we sell them in the other where you get 2 in a pack. And then if you want, you can get this here together. It's like this little promise, like I'm here for you, you matter. And then it also comes with these wonderful dies. We're going to be using some of them today. And again, some wonderful paper. I love this paper because if you don't like one side, you can use the other. You can color some of them, and then it's just good black and white paper. So I'm very excited for this. And I want to show you this card. This card I'm very excited about. Now I'm changing the colors up. Okay. And also, one more thing I almost forgot because this is right here. If you order from me any amount in the month of February, you will get the Creative Cardiology Team Tutorial for free. And last month's already went out to everybody. If you checked your email, it's there. So there's that. All right, I'm changing up the colors, as you can see. Nothing like a good black and red together. But this is what it's going to end up looking like. A little different. I changed a few things. And then we're going to open it up. And that pops out, that little love heart that everybody does like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Like that, I think. But this is what we're going to make. I've got a few other things I want to embellish on the inside, but that's where I'm going with this. So the first thing and the easiest thing to do is to decorate the front of your card while you don't have all that stuff inside it. So the base of my card is a standard A2 card. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it in the middle at 4 1/4. Then I picked a piece of this Designer Series paper out of that pack, and I'm going to add this right down on top, just like this. And then I went ahead and I already die cutted this out and poked out all the little extras, because I'll tell you, that took me a few minutes, and I figured let's get that done and out of the way. But I took a piece of Whisper White and black, and the black is 2 7/8, 2 7/8 by 3 5/8. And then this little white piece is 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. I just wanted a little tiny border. After I put this one on here, I said, oh, I should have put a piece of purple or pink or something behind it. So that's why I went ahead and changed that up. So we can put this on here. I'll put that right on there. And then I'm going to get in my little mat, and I got my tweezers, and I'm going to use some liquid. Oh, I just jabbed myself with those little tweezers. And I got myself some liquid glue here. And we're just going to add this all around, maybe. So I hope everybody has been staying warm, because, man, we have been having some major cold weather here in upstate New York. Very, very cold. I'll tell you, it was chilly. And although I think yesterday it warmed up to, what was it, 32 I saw in the car. I did run, I had to run my daughter to practice, well, pick her up from practice. She is a cheerleader, and I had to pick her up. So we did run down there, and I was like, wow, it's 32 out. I couldn't believe it. So I just put a little bit of glue on that, and then I'm just going to kind of stick it on here. Oh, looks like I have a little scrap piece in there somehow. Yep, I got it out. All right. And then I thought I'm going to stick this down first. If I can get it off my paper now that I got it on there. I'm going to flip this over. Let's get that out of the way again. And I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on here. And so now that I'm better and I've been cold for so long, any little amount of heat, I'm like, wow, it's sweating in here. It's so warm. And then I'm just going to put this. I like it a little bit of a tilt, you know, I like it tilted just a little bit. And then I put one heart on this, but I thought on this one, maybe I'd put two. I just had this whole piece of paper and I thought, maybe two, maybe I could put one, I don't know, one here and maybe one down here. Nay or yay, 2 hearts or 1 heart, guys. On top of each other, one popped up and one down. Oh, that looks cute. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll put one down with some glue. And then I think we'll get a little piece of this dimensional here. We'll flip it over. And we'll put this down. Now this card for the inside to make it pop, we'll set that aside to make it pop. You can use anything for this. Yes, I did too, Sharon, definitely. It looked cute. I made it pop up a little bit. I might get out a little gel pen even and add a little twink on there when I'm all done. Okay, so the inside of the card, I wrote it down here. You need another piece of, you could use designer series paper, whatever you want, but I'm just using regular cardstock. And this is 8 by 5 1/4. Then, I don't know if you could see, but right here in the center, I have a score mark. And then I have one over here and one over here. This is right at 4. So you want to score it at 4. Then you want to put it in your trimmer and you want to line this edge up at 5 1/2. This edge at 5 1/2. And then when you line it up at 5 1/2, you'll be able to score this line. Then you're going to flip it around and you're going to do the exact same thing. So this is at the right hand side is at 5 1/2. And then you score it and then you flip it around and you do it again. So that way you have 1.5 inches in between the 4-inch mark. So that's the whole idea, is to have 1.5 inches. Now you can use any shape. Now I just chose to use a circle. And you want to get any circle, kind of center it, see where the 1.5 inch score line is right there. I didn't score it because it's easier if it's not scored to do some of these things right now. So, and then I'm going to just put this down and we're going to bring in the big guy. And then we need platform 1, platform 2, platform 3, and another platform 3. And we're going to run this through. Okay. Oops. And then we're going to take this off, and I'm using Post-it note tape because it doesn't rip the paper. You can get it on Amazon, wherever. So now we're going to do the valley. So how I like to do it, just to make it easy, is, yes, I will put some Wink of Stella on the hearts. That's a good idea too, Sharon. I will fold this way. This is how I find it easier to remember. Fold it in half back, like not normal. Then fold them this way and fold it this way. And take your bone folder and give it a good crease, because this, you know, is going to want to pop up and you want it really good and scored. Okay, so now we have this. So now before we can go on any farther, we got to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to take some Memento black ink, and I've got the hands with the heart in the middle. I'm going to stamp this up. There we go. And then while I got the Stampin' Write out, I'm going to stamp the saying, we'll get through this together. This would be also a wonderful Valentine's Day card if you wanted to make this a Valentine's Day card. And then we'll get through this together. And then now we're going to do some coloring, and I just kept it pretty simple. I took the new SU 900 and I colored in the hands. You know, it'd be fun if you had a friend that maybe had a little bit darker skin or had a tan and you didn't have a tan and you had the best friend or something and you're sending this to. Color one hand, one color. I've seen some people do that out on sharing their cards out, so that's kind of cool. Just another idea. And then we're going to color the other hand. I hope Stampin' Up! Comes out with more blends. I keep waiting. I'd like some more like yellows and more like grays and stuff for more of the animals that they've got. They're really cute. And then down here for the nails, I just colored this in with basic red. All right. So now I'm going to bring in the little guy and we're going to cut this out. So I'm going to put the stamp down, and then I got the little die here. I'm going to put this right here on top. Tape it on both sides. And hopefully I got this in the right position. It's a little bit farther away from me than normal, but I think I do. Then we're going to cut it out. Just like that. And then we've got that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start building this up so that we can put it in the card. So I went ahead and I cut out some more of the black paper. And I originally was going to use this, what do you call it? This, yeah, the striped side. But when I put it down, it looked all crooked because of the way you cut it. So I just flipped it over. I just couldn't. My eyes just could not take that. And then I did the same thing for this side. And this is 2 1/4, I believe, by 5. This DSP paper is. And then I figured you're going to want some place to write your saying or whatever inside. So I decided to put this piece of Whisper White paper in there. I mean, you could leave it in or leave it out. It all depends, or at least have a place to sign your name. So I put that there. All right. Now we're going to put this heart in, or the hands. I just put some adhesive on the bottoms of each hand right here. Just like that. I just put it on the bottom of each one. And then I'm going to open this up, and it kind of can get a little tricky. If you have grid paper or something to that effect, you can use that. But what I did was I lined up the center of the hands on one of these lines of the grid paper. So I got a line there. It's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty darn close. I'll tell you that much. And then I'm going to stick it down, just like so. So I stuck it down. If you got any extra little glue. We don't sell one of these things anymore, but you can use one of these. One of these little, I don't even know what they're called anymore, erasers. But you can use a regular eraser too. And I'm giving it a good push. It might even be smart to use liquid glue here. It'll help hold it even longer. Then you're going to do your closing. And this isn't going to line up perfect, but you just want to give them a little pinch like that. So that way they're, you can, you know, so it folds in and out and it'll pop in and out of your card. Isn't that cool? Oops, I'm falling apart. Okay, I'm going to use liquid glue. I don't know. I don't trust it. On my other one, I didn't have to, but apparently this one wants to give me a little bit more trouble. So we'll use a little liquid glue. Now I got glue. I put too much glue. Oh, yay, people. And I'm stuck to the paper. And then I'm going to close it. And even these ends, you can cut them off. All I did was actually, for more reinforcement, I wrapped it around. I wrapped it right around there. Kind of helped. So I just kept it there. I didn't cut it off. So now we got this. That is so wonderful. And we're going to add some hearts in here after we get it. I'm just trying to make sure that's going to stay good. All right. So now we're going to take, and I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive up on the top, bottom, down the middle. And I'm going to put it in the card. Now, the last time I did it the other way, I see I'm doing it this way this time. You don't want it upside down. And I'm lining it up. Make sure I'm in camera view. I'm going in about, I don't know, about 1/4 of an inch. You can use your grid, about 1/4 of an inch in. And look at the top and the bottom. And we're going to put that down. And then we're going to add adhesive all in this. Oh, I can't get my gun to work here. There we go. I think. There we go. I'm going to add a little piece to that too. Maybe that'll help hold it down a little bit. And then you're just going to take this piece and you're going to fold it right over on top of it. Just like that. So that when you open it opens up like this. All right, I don't know what happened to you guys' comments, but apparently I can't see them. Oh, wait, maybe I have to hit the live chat. Okay, there we go. And then when you open it opens up just like this. Isn't that cool? I just absolutely love it. So I went ahead and with the little, and you can do this with anything. You could change this into a heart shape, a square shape, put whatever you want back there. You just don't, if it's long, like if it's a real long thing, you don't want it to come out past the edge of your card because then it will stick out. But anything like that. And then I'm just going to cut this out. Now you could have stamped this on the bottom of that Whisper white paper that I put in there, or stamped it on it in any way. But when I did my original one, I put it right here. And I'm just going to fold it. I put it here like where I want it. And I kind of give it a little pinch. And then I'm going to bring it back over and I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. A little bit. We don't need a whole lot. Just like that. And then I'm going to put it right back in the center. And I'm going to put it down. And it says, you know, we'll get through this together. And then I have all these hearts. And I mean, we could put some hearts here. And, you know, we could just put a few. We could overlap, or we could make them, you know. I cut out all these hearts out of some red paper that I had that I didn't want to waste. And I just figured we could put some over there. Let's add some hearts here. Yeah, we'll put one here. one up here on this side. Then we'll add another one down. And I think I'll get some, I'm going to overlap these two. You could decorate this whatever, more gems, whatever you would want. Can't pick this heart up. This heart does not want to let me. And then we'll put one, tuck this one underneath, almost underneath, kind of like that. You know what? I'm going to get my white gel pen out. And I think it would be fun. There's little stitches on this, but my eyesight isn't that good. But I think it'd be fun to put a little notch and a little dot. Oh. I'll put one on this side, a little dot. Got something on that one. And then I'll add some Wink of Stella. And then where's the Wink of Stella? Is this the one I've been playing with? I think so. Yep. Then we'll add some Wink of Stella to them and make them, oh yeah, all sparkly. Oh yeah, they look cute. Yeah. And then you could add some stuff in here, and you could do more ribbon, whatever, but I really, really like how this card came out. If I didn't already have this pattern paper cut, I probably would have chose different because of the direction the pattern's going. I probably would have rather gone that way, but you know what I mean. I just didn't like, after I got it all cut, I didn't like the striped, and this was better than the stripes to me. So, but here's card, the original card that I did it with, and I just did it very simple. And then this one where I just added a few more things and just stepped it up to make it pop. And you know what else would make this pop is if you took some of these, let's do that. Yeah, let's add some of these little red, and we'll add some black on here. I don't have red ones, but I have some black ones. And we'll take some of these little gems, little tiny ones, little heart, or not hearts, enamel dots. And then we'll put a few around the page to draw in all the different directions on here. Yeah, that really makes it pop. Thank you, Diane. I'm glad you like the card. So if this is a set that you're interested in, you know, the bundle, it's the sayings and the little hands. I love the little pinky promise. I thought if I had grandkids, that would be so cute to do one and send it to. I do have nieces. I could do that. So, but here's the card. And remember, afterwards, especially if you're a new follower, when the thing is all over with here, make sure to leave a comment underneath the video so that I can message you. Because if I don't know you personally, then I can't message you. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I send messages, but I don't get replies. So, and I want to make sure you guys get your cards. And I'm glad to be back and all that good stuff. I'm picking up as I'm... Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much. Well, if you need anything, if you want to join my online class, you have till the 10th, where on my private little group thing that we're voting for the ones that joined my online class already. Everybody has been voting for On the Horizon. So I think this is going to be it unless something happens by Friday, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be our bundle. And all you have to do to join my class is to order the Horizon stamp and the dies. And then I send you 4 cards, all the information, PDF and everything for free. And this month, if you join my online class, I'm sending everybody a little free gift. So it's something you might want to consider. So there you go. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.